Good morning, everyone. Today is the first day after all the holidays have been completed. And this Shabbat we begin reading the very first Torah portion, Bereishit. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And this is a wonderful opportunity for every one of us to start studying the Torah this year again, anew, with more depth, more insight, more connection to the Torah and the weekly Torah portion. And today, like never before, the Torah portion is available in every single format, every language, on the internet. As a matter of fact, you could go to Wikipedia, and there's a Wikipedia page for every single Torah portion. And of course, the Torah has endless depth and meaning to it. And our rabbis scrutinize and analyze every single word and every single letter in the Torah for its meaning, for its lessons, for life tools. And what is the very first letter in the Torah? The letter Bet, Bereishit. And our rabbis ask, why not begin the Torah with the letter Aleph, which is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet? After all, the Ten Commandments begins with the letter Aleph, Anochi, I am the Lord your God. And our rabbis tell us something very beautiful, the first lesson of life. And that is when God created the world in 6 days. Every day God observed what he created and said, Ki tov, it's good. God approved of what he made. There's one day that God said, Lo tov, it's not good. And that's when God made man. God said, Lo tov, it's not good, hiyot adam, for man to be livado alone. I will make for man a helpmate, a partner. And therefore the very first lesson in the entire Torah is Bet. Bet is the number 2, the second letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And that is that man was not created to live alone. Man was created to have friendship, to have love, to have camaraderie. And as we leave the holiday season, and we want to make sure that all the inspiration and all the joy continues all year round, all the New Year's resolutions, all the new relationships that we created by forgiving others and putting our hurt and our anger behind us and trying to start anew, has a continuity to it. One of the things we could do is say, throughout the holidays, we've had so many gatherings, so many meals together, so many celebrations in the Sukkah, on Rosh Hashanah, on Simchas Torah. Is there a new person I met throughout the holidays or reacquainted myself with that I could now continue to have a relationship with all year round and connect with this person and bond with them and grow and thrive in this new relationship? Because the first lesson in the Torah is that no person should live their life in isolation. We all need love, friendship, and camaraderie. And this is true not only in our personal lives. There's only one other time, our rabbis say, that God says it's not good in the Torah. And that is when the father-in-law of Moses comes to the desert and he sees Moses single-handedly answering all the questions of the Jewish nation. Moses' father-in-law says to him, Lo tov, it's not good what you're doing. You need to learn how to delegate. You need to set up a judicial system with different levels of courts, because no person can do everything alone. It takes a team, as the word team stands for together, everyone achieves more. And so going into the new year, let's think about how we could partner with others, how we could create friendship and closeness between us. And when we are close to one another, then God will remain close with us throughout the coming year. There's a very moving story told about a man who committed suicide at the Golden Gate Bridge. And the investigators started piecing together who this person was. And of course they saw his ID, they went to his apartment, and they found a suicide note on his table left behind, which wasn't uncommon to see suicide notes left behind from people who plan to take their lives tragically. But the investigator opened the note, and the note said, I'm going to walk from my house to the Golden Gate Bridge to end my life because I am lonely. There's no one in this world that cares about me. He said, however, if one person on the way to the bridge says hello to me, greets me, looks me in the eyes, smiles at me, I will turn around and go home. Sometimes what we need to do more than anything else is just acknowledge people, recognize them, make sure they're not invisible. There are people around us all the time who feel unseen. It's our job to make sure that we take the first letter of the Torah, which is Bet, and make sure that we're always realizing that we are not alone and there are others that we need to partner with and come close to. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Let's start the Torah anew together.